Citizens of the Reject Nation, right now I am pulling up the What If finale, and I cannot wait to get not through the show, but from the show. Coy?
From the show.
How are you doing, buddy?
We have had this holiday experience of watching all of What If Season 3.
We're
and hey,
fortunate.
that last episode actually hit pretty good, so I'm hoping this finale of the season and perhaps series really sticks the landing. Loved seeing my girl Aurora Monroe. I went a little penguin there. Aurora Monroe. And I'm really excited to see how this lands. So here it is, the finale of What If. I'd like to thank the folks at Patreon for watching this in the entirety, every moment, every experience, and the folks at Prepper for taking the key moments and putting them on YouTube with us. It's not easy. The unsung heroes of YouTube, the fine folks at Prepper. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank you for liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below while we journey through What If. What if you subscribed, liked, and commented? We'll find out when you do it. I appreciate that. You want to watch the finale? Let's. I like that could be big or big small.
This is
The end.
everything. It's just so much.
It's just one section right here.
How can anyone ever be expected to take it all in?
Well, not everyone can, but you, and not just anyone.
He's treating him so kindly.
You are a disciple of the Order of the Watchers. Of me. It's natural to fear a new beginning, my friend.
Wicked.
Look at that. Infinity.
But of everyone I have ever trained, I have never been more certain of a disciple's devotion to our mission.
Are you sure? This guy? He's been the
He's
most
been
wavering mother
flicking
effer.
people off trains.
You do not fear sacrifice.
He doesn't fear not making rules either.
I mean, he wasn't sacrificed his own wants and needs, I'll tell you that much.
What if you're wrong about me?
What if?
What if is an
Oh.
irrelevant question.
Couple of Scott stabs.
Or have you not studied our ways?
I have.
And you understand that to preserve the natural order, you must only observe the natural order.
His eyes are the same as Storm's eyes.
Ah.
Are you prepared to relinquish everything in your life to do so?
To watch over everyone.
Oh, this is a flashback.
Oh. We're not smart.
I must become no one.
Then you are ready, as I've always known you would be.
I guess I should probably take that oath then.
Yep. Maybe we should realize you haven't yet.
So,
You just did.
rise, a watcher.
What's the point of watching?
You're a record keeper of all universal time and space.
Like a scribe.
Yeah, like you're just, it's like a wartime photographer, you know? You're just part of the observational trauma.
It's beautiful.
No, it just is.
You have no opinion.
You can't even think it's
You make no
beautiful.
judgments,
No judgments.
only observations.
Then what is the point of just watching?
Oh.
Thank you.
Only with time can a watcher begin to understand that for themselves. If I am certain of one thing, it is that your conclusion will not disappoint.
I will never fail you.
You failed me.
I don't know if that was supposed to be funny, but
It was
yeah.
great. Pretty funny.
You have broken your sacred oath.
And now you must answer for your crimes against our order.
Crimes. Everything I've ever done has been to help people.
Yeah, but you're supposed to just be watching. You have a pretty obvious job.
It's right there in the title.
You exposed our secrets to mortal beings.
I shared them with heroes.
Stephen Strange, who destroyed his entire universe and then used the knowledge you gave him to birth an entirely new one all his own.
Homie is on trial for all 3 seasons.
He sacrificed his own soul to resurrect the home he destroyed.
It is unnatural.
For a garden to thrive, it must be cultivated.
It is a convenient argument. Intervention to save Riri Williams.
That was one time.
Meet Richards, Nick Fury,
Ooh.
some girl named
Reed
Madison
Richards.
with 2 N's and 1 Y.
Oh.
You said Madison.
But of all your pet causes,
Okay, these are
none
supposed
has
to be-
proven more dangerous than her.
I love that Madison made the cut.
What the hell are you doing here?
Rescuing you?
So you see, your heresy now threatens us as well.
We just want to be left alone watching.
Jeopardizing the fifth dimension for these insignificant beings whose lives in the grand scheme of the multiverse matter not.
Wow, you're a real prick.
Nothing can matter to a watcher, for a watcher is no one.
Ouch.
No one is no one. You showed me that.
You must die.
This is not our way.
It wasn't. But now we must break our oaths to restore what you have desecrated.
It's time to whoop their asses.
Get him, Watu.
Of all your betrayals, that is the one that hurts the most.
Oh!
You're alive!
A sentence we never thought we'd hear.
He's with you.
With joy.
Congratulations. Now you know what a surprise feels like.
Yeah, you actually wouldn't know what a surprise would feel like as a watcher.
I'll cover you. Get to the ship. What ship?
Oh, heavens.
They got to fifth dimensional space.
Come on, let's go! Ultron, we can't leave you! Come with us!
This is what I was programmed for. Go! Go! I'll cover you.
Oh, no.
Saving lives, Ultron.
Ultron!
The hero of the story.
Go! Let's fly!
Like a birdie.
Big guy, where to, huh?
There is nowhere to go. Ultron will not be able to hold off the Eminence for long.
Yeah, where do you run from watchers above all?
Well, you have to kill them. You have to cut their heads off.
Yeah, it's the only way.
Come on, Ultron.
If we can't hide in the multiverse, maybe we can lose him in between it.
That's why
What
you're
are we
a
about to
beautiful anomaly.
experience?
I mean, there are two anomalies, right?
That's true.
Ultron 2.0 taught this ship a few damn steps ain't nobody seen. Theoretically, it should be possible.
Theoretically?
Hold on to your butts.
Is that Natasha Lyonne?
Nobody knows.
No
You
one
do not
knows.
understand. Their powers are beyond anything you've ever faced.
These bubbles are a little across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
They've seen every variation of every moment.
But nothing is impossible in the multiverse. We've proven that time and again. There must be a way.
Is this about to have actually affecting stakes?
The Watcher's powers are too great. Then somehow we need to strip them of it.
Yes, and I might just know a place.
The universe created by Stephen Strange.
Oh my God, it's all coming together.
He can shape it to restrict their power.
It's all tying
Season
in.
1 to 3.
Several episodes of the 3 seasons are all tying in.
One plan.
Oh, shit. Oh my God, it's a void.
Oh, it needs
No more running.
Spooky. Whoa. How are they living?
Oh, yeah, how are they screaming?
Cool. Superhero landing.
Yeah. Everyone do your own thing for a second.
This doesn't look like Strange's universe.
Yeah, I think we crashed a few universes short.
Cross the streams.
Gordy, open the gate! All the gears, there's a Dunhook there.
Come on. It all comes down to Imama tu bien.
Oh?
What to?
Yeah, he's got to, yeah.
You cannot touch us.
To think I had never been more certain of a disciple's devotion to our mission.
Shows you're not as good at your job as you think.
I just see the mission differently.
For to see from every point of view,
A watcher must have none of their own.
You just gotta be a dog who tucks his tail between his legs and barks, huh?
You took an oath.
Nah, man, we're gonna whoop some ass right now. Come on, Storm, get in there. Why are you pinning them up there?
I have an idea, but you may not like it.
We'll take any idea.
You'll need to take an oath.
Will they all become watchers?
The oath, your oath? Just do it!
Then repeat after me. I relinquish my life to stand my watch.
I relinquish my life to stand at my watch.
Don't do it, guys. I'd rather just die.
Yeah, it sounds like an awful life.
Serving the natural order to preserve the natural order.
Forget it. Just say you accept.
Oh, now there's a bunch of Watchers against 3 Watchers.
They're not real Watchers, right? I mean, they're beyond Watchers.
Because they have all those other elements to them.
Yeah.
Oh.
My man. He's all decked out
Look
now.
at him all hovering. Big old baby Funko head. Storm's just stacking powers.
You share our sacred gifts with mortals.
Mortals who do not fear sacrifice. Is that not what you saw in me all those eons ago?
Oh, Watu fights.
Their heads are so big.
So big. Such baby heads.
You are meant to be no one.
I am not no one. I am Uatu.
Yeah.
Man. She wields that hammer great. It's a great tracking shot.
Beautiful.
So, Uatu, eh?
Oh, yeah, it's the first time we've heard his name.
Suits you.
Oh, yeah.
Someone
I've just known it.
showed me that.
Oh, is it? Oh, man, I just didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I didn't realize we hadn't said it. I've just known it.
I like how for them to fight, it takes traditional martial arts.
We've switched into full-on Dragon Ball Z fighting.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh, sweet. Oh, cool. Woo! Beautiful.
The Crimson Bands of Sidorak.
Smart. Like Falcon dodging missiles. Free falling.
Cool.
Whatever this planet is, you guys are destroying it.
A lot of people are dead if they're inhabiting it.
Mind if I cut in?
Yeah, I'm wondering where you were.
You are not worthy to stand against me.
Nicely done. Yo, these guys are cruel.
Yeah, jeez.
Please, I do not want to fight you.
You understand the power a choice can have. You've made yours.
And Severus Snape's a real son of a gun.
Ouch, ouch. Oh my god, it's like they're nothing.
Oof.
Love a good knee moment.
Fish hooked him. And then Hulk smashed him.
I had a hard time keeping up with everything that's going on. So many powers.
Dragon Ball Z fight. Why is he so big?
Whoa.
She's so big too. They're all Watchers. Oh, a headbutt of justice. Whoa!
Oh, shit.
My old friend, you must stop and see reason.
You betrayed destiny.
You guys are keeping the conversation going really well.
Great cardio, too.
I have summoned the forces of nature. But now, I am nature.
Okay.
Dubstep storm.
Okay.
She is nature.
So much power. Boy, oh boy. Man, if we thought Kaori and Peggy were overpowered last finale.
What if infinite cosmic power?
You have lost. Yield.
Snap their
Owatu.
neck. Snap their neck, Owatu. It's time to Man of Steel their asses. Come on, Owatu. Don't just stand by and watch.
That's what he does. He's a watcher.
Don't do it. No more watching.
Wait.
I am the waiter.
This is not what you taught me.
I did not teach you everything.
What's missing?
Behold your end.
Oh my god, they're the Megazord. It's full circle from the first episode of this.
You will not just die here. Every version of yourself will be erased from every universe.
I thought you were just supposed to watch. You guys are really interfering.
Just multi-dimensionally interfering.
Along with everything you've ever done.
Whoa, that looks cool.
And every life you've ever touched.
What about X-Men 97?
You will have never
cool.
existed. You cannot fight this.
Whoa, there's like a Sabretooth version of her. Come on, Peggy. If there's anyone who can win, it's you.
Whoa, no! I love that it's black and white, like the end of all things with the color, the black and white smearing it away. Yeah, will it back?
First the time.
What are you doing?
You know exactly what she's doing.
Not losing any friends today.
That hits home because she lost Steve Rogers. They might lose you.
Whoa!
They might lose you, though, man. Damn.
Oh, cool!
God damn. Aw, Peggy's probably dead now. She's probably long dead.
Long dead, forever.
We're alive. Wait. Peggy. Peggy!
She's gone.
How are you guys alive?
A great sacrifice for nothing. This is where your story finally ends. Uatu.
She stripped you. She stripped you.
Why aren't my powers working?
Because you're in his world now.
Strange.
Oh, she got her in there.
Stephen Strange is
Cool.
A living universe. And in here, he has absolute power.
Is that how it works for him now?
How did I not see this coming?
When you spend so many eons looking down on everything, it becomes hard to imagine something you've never seen before.
That's why you gotta look up like Superman.
The people I watched over showed me you can find lessons in every corner of the multiverse if you open your eyes.
I learned nothing from the team here.
I suppose if you brought me here, you mean to kill me.
That is not our way.
You still believe that? After everything I've put you through?
I only hope that I might be able to share what I have learned.
With me?
You've taught me so much. I owe it to you to return the favor.
You're a good guy, Uatu. You're a really good guy.
Peggy did it. She got us here. Of course she did.
So she sacrificed herself.
That's it. No more Peggy Carter.
But there's a lot of people crying right now in the audience.
It's a sunrise.
What something is not the same as what it means.
That's profound, yeah.
You will need to do more than simply watch. You must learn to see.
You must experience.
Perhaps here you can begin.
Homeboy's just glad he's alive, right? The guy lost his powers. He's just like,
you know what? Frankly, I'll just smile because you didn't kill me.
Yeah,
We're cool, right, bro?
I'm still living. You're right. Yeah, I can't.
I should see.
I only wish she could be here with us.
She is. Someone, somewhere, is always watching. And ever since her sacrifice, for the first time in all time, it feels like someone is watching over me.
Oh, must be very lonely being you, man.
Just watching in liminal space.
It's like watching television with no friends ever. Goodbye, Peggy. You're a great addition to the show.
My people believe
See you in Doomsday or Secret Wars.
that in death, we move on to an even greater adventure.
Fighting out of hell.
Do you know if there truly is a road after this one? Beyond all we have seen?
I mean, aren't possibilities infinite?
With some mysteries, sometimes the only answer is another question. You see,
Spider-Man.
time, space,
Ghost Rider. Punisher.
it's more
She-Hulk or Gamora, maybe? I don't know. Thanos,
Thanos.
Berserker Weapon X.
of
A different
Kingo.
Iron Man.
There's Kingo.
Wasp.
We're
The Maestro.
to infinitely
Jubilee.
So, yes.
creating new
There's so many.
beyond
Deadpool.
what you could possibly.
Shang-Chi.
I am Uatu.
I don't know what you were saying this whole time. I was so focused on all the different
Vast
faces.
new
Oh my god,
reality.
the opening credits.
Open your eyes, dare to face the unknown, and ponder the question, what if?
Think there's a post-credit scene? There's 10 post-credit scenes?
It's a scene from Cap 4 in live action.
Yeah. It's him fighting Red Hulk.
Oh, boy, oh, boy.
All right, Coy. We're finally done.
We did the What If.
How are you?
Season 3. We accomplished it.
How are you?
You know, I did like the messaging in the ending. I do.
What was the messaging?
I love some of the commentary on sometimes what something is not what something means, as well as you have to stop watching and start seeing. Those are both two very important concepts
What do
to
you
me.
mean? What do you mean by that?
Well, I think the experience of living is more than just being alive, and watching is a very removed experience, and seeing is a very lived-in experience. And what something is
Right.
kind of like art for me, whereas you know, you can just see ones and zeros, you can see shades of color, you can see an actor, or you can see an experience, you can see what those ones and zeros add up to in animation or CGI, you can see what, like, to live something that means something is your experience with the thing. And art to me is the human experience of a thing more than the thing itself.
Sure.
And so to me, I think the variable of, for example, AI is what something is, not what it means. I think it's a copy of a thing. I think to watch something, to create something flaccid and immaterial is to replicate, but to live something, to use your emotion and experience to articulate something for others to share an experience of, and to feel seen and to feel like they themselves are inspired is what it means to live. So I think that art is the action, it is the verb, it is the vector by which we convey, versus the finished product is merely a piece of the experience.
I caught all that.
I can tell.
I did.
But like, and that's what art means to me.
That's beautiful.
It's the verb.
Okay. So
that
those
again,
nuggets of thematic commentary obviously clicked with you. Does that resonate as a whole of an experience of a narrative to you for this final episode? Outside of isolated moments that you're like, good point.
It's more of the latter.
You know,
I got a lot.
like,
There was a lot of
nice
good points.
sentence.
Yeah, it was the latter. It was, and that's kind of the point of what my long fucking hyper frickin' 33 minutes. My long, perhaps hyperbolic monologue is that it is about the experience, and this to me was moments of experience. But overall, the art didn't resonate with me in the way that I wished it had.
Yeah.
It was more about this is the thing, and there were moments.
I weirdly felt like weirdly you say that. Watu. I feel like I've been watching the show and not really
seeing
not
this
really
show.
experiencing the show, not really seeing this
watch,
show.
but I don't see.
Yeah.
Like it's not an act of
we have like we're not looking away from the screen. We're doing.
We're
what we
putting
can.
in the work. I think
We want to make sure we're catching.
it is Natasha Lyonne was Byrdie. I'm so sorry. The whole time I was like, it's a real Natasha Lyonne type.
Son of a bitch. You should be sorry.
I am sorry.
I remember everything. Yeah.
We were definitely seeing and we were definitely watching and trying to see.
It's really trying. I don't know. There's a big audience for the show who really loves it.
I don't know that I've put in more work to try to connect, and I wanted to. Like there are times that I don't want to or care to because I'm just like going through the motions. I love these characters. I was trying to and wanting to, and still just felt a disconnect, and that's not fun.
No, it wasn't. It's not fun. But hey, look, what did we get that was really positive, right? We got some really cool action. I just feel like, what do we always say, right? Aesthetically, it's freaking awesome.
But like the action just felt like if everything is so big, it doesn't feel important.
Yeah, it's how I feel when I watch like I really like the movie Man of Steel, but it always reaches a certain point whenever I watch it where I'm like, what's happening? It's like fireworks. I think I heard someone make this analogy before.
Yeah.
Where it's like fireworks are beautiful, but after like 10 minutes, I'm like, all right, I get the picture now.
Yeah,
it's
there's
not
a
really
threshold.
Yeah, it's just kind of the same now. It just kind of blurs to me, and that's how this felt. Was this is cool? This is really cool in isolation. And I like seeing Storm in play, but
I like the variants. That was a really cool way to show the variations of your existence, like the alt of you. That was cool.
I thought the opening scene was really neat, and I was like down for an episode where it was the Watcher and the Eminence. I almost said Evanescence, and the Eminence interacting with each other and having like a philosophical argument over the purpose of whether or not to intervene. I'm like, that was a really cool thing that they were. I was like, oh shit, they're gonna do this. This is awesome. They're gonna have like a debate. And then it did turn into that. And apparently they're all like expert martial artists with insane superpowers.
Yes.
Which I know we saw Uatu like verse Ultron, right? In
Yeah.
the first season. So we've seen him fight.
There is canonical evidence they can fight, but it's just funny because you think of Watchers as being like, I don't do much. And then all of a sudden it's like, I can do it all.
Yeah, I'm just like a meditative monk who resigns. But no, not this case.
No, you meditative monk fight.
They're all ready to just throw down and whoop some ass.
At all times.
And then we're going to like super power up everyone. Even more like Kaori and Peggy Carter are going to get even more super powered. And yes, it's a visually satisfying. It's visually dazzling. I agree with all the commentary about the messaging as well. I think every episode, even the ones that were weak, tended to have some button where they looked at the camera and been like, this is what the episode's about.
Exposition.
This is the theme that you're supposed to take away from this.
You're welcome.
And every one of those I have agreed with. I've been like, solid points. Great thoughts.
Yeah.
I like the thinking here.
Yeah.
But the journey did not provide me with the message that you are instilling here at the very end. And yeah, I do feel like as a season, this was a bit of a letdown, especially after it seemed
we really like season 2.
Season 2 seemed like a reaction to season 1 and hearing the criticisms of that and how to improve upon it. And almost every criticism we had of this one, personally, because I already know the comments, and we always attract people. Real Rejects generally attracts people who love everything that we watch. Right? We're not like the other YouTube channels where you attract people who hate them and then they come here to talk about why they hate them.
We don't want that. So and it's kind of nice that we're going to be contrarian, I guess.
It's nice. It's nice, you know, I mean, it's, of course, it's always nice to be like, hey, people agree with us, but we tend to attract the people that if we don't like something, disagree with us is what I'm getting at, right?
But I also think that when we dislike something, people are like defending it, but when we like something, we don't get a lot of haters for hate's sake, which is nice on the ratio side.
Depends. But as it stands, this episode, was as a conclusion to the series of What If. I thought it was whatever, honestly. As a conclusion, as an isolated episode in a season, it's one of the good ones. I was on the middle top tier, I would say. As a whole season, I think it's a step down. I think it's above season 1.
I agree. It's lower than 2, but above 1.
Yeah, but it's about like on par with 1 in a lot of ways.
Unfortunately, which is in my lower third of Marvel.
Yeah, in terms of like takeaway from it.
Yeah. I liked some lines, but that's not. I definitely watched it and didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm like trying to think of like, was there anything that really, truly stood out? And I just think it was like it's a structure of a season. I feel like they did. It seems like they had this shit on like lockdown for like forever ago.
Yeah,
because the trailer came out for this like
last year.
Like
we
a
saw
day after one of season 2 or something.
Yeah,
right? There's some crazy thing. We're like, wow, they really mapped this out.
But then it didn't feel mapped out. Well, the ending felt mapped out, but the season itself felt like they were just like, "What's this idea? What do we do here?"
Yeah, and I'm like just skimming this. I'm like, yeah, it's just a bunch of action scenes. It's really just a bunch of
and then some cool dialogue.
And what's the thing with Strange? I'm already forgetting what
He's a universe now.
Good for him.
Yeah, he did the work.
Good for him.
He's evolved.
They wrapped a bow on that.
Yeah.
He's evolved. He didn't actually show up in the season.
Nope,
but
but he just became a universe.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, man. I mean, we made it this far. I'm glad we could at least finish the show, but I don't feel like it provokes as much like inspiring things to talk about.
No.
And I don't want to like just sit here and kind of like bag on the show, honestly.
But no, I'd rather just be like, well, it did what it did. I'd rather be neutrally silent than like bag on it. But I do like some of the messaging, some of the images, but it wasn't as strong as I think other things.
And in some ways, it's kind of like a massive disappointment because it was sort of like in between.
Yeah.
It was like in between 1 and 2 in the sense of like 1 was at least, okay, this is new and they're trying something different. 2, they really figured it out. And then 3, I don't know. I'm not even sure what they could have done. It's like, yeah, it is wild because it wasn't like 2. It was like a couple episodes with Peggy, right? It was like 2 or 3 episodes.
She had like a through line where she kind of like popped in between stuff, and that felt more coherent. Like I said, I would have sprinkled in more coherence between episodes to make it feel like they're leading towards Byrdie. They're leading towards this thing at the end, and that would have at least given it like a through line. That would have been huge for me because it would have made the episode with the birth make more like stakes. Like there's so much they could have done, I think.
And episode 2 was still your favorite?
I think 3 is the best. I think 2 is personal.
Okay.
Like 3 is I think the best episode of the season. I think 2 is my favorite, which I know is splitting hairs, but I think my personal biases put 2 above 3, but I think 3 is the best episode.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I thought the whole thing was just okay. Yeah, and the animation is a little.
Dude, they shouldn't have showed us that 80s animation.
Huh?
They never should have showed us that 80s animation.
I know.
Ever since then, I was like, oh, that! And then I think Storm is the highlight for me.
I remember like the second season also having some more like variations. People like, you're just comparing. I'm like, well, I guess these are kind of like the complaints I had about season 1.
Yeah. X-Men 97 season 2. Very excited.
I can't wait for X-Men 97. Great show, man. Great Marvel animation there. But hey, what are you gonna do?
Hey, Spider-Man, we get in like 4 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I also feel like Marvel was a little nervous about this one.
They just kind of put it out.
They barely promoted this, and on top of that too, they, like for most people who got screeners, they released it like literally hours before it aired during Christmas, almost as if like we're going to do it because we're supposed to, but
we're so tired.
We're kind of hoping you don't cover it. We're kind of hoping you don't talk about it because we're not as confident in this season.
It's Christmas. Like we're literally working a Christmas holiday right now.
It's weird. Anyway,
Spider-Man's in 4 weeks.
All going up in mine, but I appreciate the efforts regardless. And there was like little moments in between. But guys, what do you think about what if? How wrong are we?
Yeah, how mad are you?
Because opinions are objective.
Yeah, they're just facts.
They're just facts of life.
That's true. Greg's on his 8-pack of gum. That is going to do it for this series finale, perhaps, but definite season finale of 3. Greg is going to chew another mountain of gum. He's becoming a baseball player over the holiday. That is going to be it for that. We enjoyed this journey with you day to day, going through it. We'll be back in 4 weeks for Spider-Man. I think it's the 29th. Yeah, lots of stuff to come. And we just dropped our episode 5 of Creature Commandos. Next week on Thursday, more Creature Commandos. Lots and lots of stuff happening. And all the Squid Game, lots of shows to watch. I think that's it.
Peace.
Bye.